And keeping kids safe, gosh, is this important this time of year? How you can prevent drowning, the things that you may not think about, and it only takes 1 second to turn around and that kid's under the water. Community ambulance here with some tips to keep in mind.
Our director's going to be the author. What's our producer going to be? The illustrator? Just sign on for jobs.
Having a little fun there. So for all you people who are into comic books, that's really cool. You should go down and check it out.
Yeah, it looks neat.
Okay, something really important.
Yeah.
Staying safe this summer. You know, unfortunately, this happens every single year, and we've already had some very close calls this year.
We
Community
have.
Ambulance is here to talk about some tips on how to prevent drowning and other water-related accidents as we head into pool season.
And a young boy who's...
All right, welcome and having a good conversation here with Melanie Bangle, talking about an important topic here in our community. We have paramedics with, you are a paramedic with Community Ambulance, and you guys come on a regular basis and talk about important life-saving skills. And this is something that, unfortunately, no matter how many times you say, you know, you got to be careful at the pool. Every year we do reports of kids drowning.
Yes, we have submersions every year. We've already had 5 submersion accidents in Clark County already this year.
That's so scary.
Luckily, no fatalities.
Okay,
so
good. That's good.
Last year we had 15 submersion accidents.
And we did have fatalities last year.
We did have fatalities, yes. We had 15 fatalities, and 6 of the 15 were actually under 4.
Oh my gosh.
So more than half.
Okay.
So children under the ages of 5 and 4 are the ones that are most susceptible to submersion incidents.
Okay. So let's talk about, you have some like ABCs when it comes to pool safety to keep in mind.
Yes,
and
ABCDs.
A is the most important.
ABCDs, A is for adult supervision. That is the most important thing, is adult supervision. You need to have a water watcher at any pool, even a kiddie pool, those little plastic ones you fill up.
And the bathtub.
It literally takes 10 seconds when you turn around to grab a towel for a child to get submerged.
Yep.
And you answer the phone, you're on the phone, 2 minutes for a child to become unconscious, and less than 4 minutes for them to become brain dead. So you have to watch the kids. A is the most important thing. Kids, you just got to keep your eyes on them. B is for barriers. So if you need a barrier, and I also say buddies. My children are never allowed to swim alone. You always swim with a buddy. That way there's always someone to watch out for you.
And barriers,
just in case.
You mean like pool gates?
Pool
like
gates,
around
also
your personal pool.
even 2-year-olds can reach up and unlock the latch on a slider. So if you're going to have locks on sliders or doors, put them up high where smaller children can't open them. Okay. C is for classes, so swim classes, CPR classes. We even teach children, you know, Boy and Girl Scouts, you know, 5, 6, 7 years old, how to do basic CPR. So it's good to have your kids learn that, and parents also need to learn it. Okay. Yes. And then D is for devices and drains. Okay. So you need to have flotation devices, life-saving devices. These water wings that people put on little kids' arms, they are not sufficient for flotation devices. These give kids a false sense of security, unfortunately. If you want something that will actually help them, you should get the ring that goes around their arms and around their chest, and it locks in. It's got a snap like a life jacket. It's got the same foam in it as a life jacket or a life preserver.
These have air in it, what she pointed out to me, so this could get a hole. These are like some sort of floating foam.
Even if you get a hole in the outer cover and they happen to get wet, they will still float.
They will still float.
And they will help keep your child out of the water. These water wings are great, but they don't give them enough security.
And they even say here, this is not a life-saving device. Do not leave child unattended. So these are not safe.
Yes.
Just don't even do the water wings.
Yes. The biggest thing, like I said, is adult supervision. Yeah. You cannot take your eyes off your kids even for 2 seconds. And always, if you have kids swimming, make sure they have a buddy. So that way, if you have to look away for a minute, they at least have a buddy who can keep an eye on them. Yeah. Never swim alone. Never let your children swim alone.
Especially if you have a summer baby. I'm going to have 2 summer kids, and pool parties are going to be a big thing for us because it's so hot in the summer, so it's important. Okay, Melanie,
and it's this can be avoided easily.
It can.
Just by adult supervision.
Well, let's see if maybe we can get through the year without one. That would be amazing. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
All right, Crystal, back to you.
Yeah, really great information. Thank you, Melanie. So for One Indiana